Hello everyone, welcome to another video here. We're getting into an interesting match. They're bringing in a lot of threats. I see that Chandelier as a possible start here, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with our Samurott. I think we get a pretty good wall here for a lot of this stuff with our Garchomp, and I'd like to see him come in this match and do some work, as well as, well, let's see. I think it would be good to have a special wall on this one with our Hisuian Gudra. And so I think this is what our team's going to go ahead and most likely we'll see what they start the match off with. And regardless of what they do, we can start to do a little bit of work with that Samurott. Either getting those spikes up or just getting some solid damage off. I'm not sure if they lead with anything that I would necessarily swap out here. It would be good to get some rocks up, some of those spikes up, just so that we can break through multi-scale on the Dragonite that they will most likely have brought. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot to the Primarina. Would be interesting to just swap straight out into the Gudra here. I'm trying to think of what they might go for. Fairy type move could hit me pretty hard, and Primarinas like to have some pretty interesting Terra types. I think I do want to go ahead and save the Samurott, and we'll just bring in our special wall here. I'm considering putting the Assault Vest on our Gudra instead of the Choice Spec, so I have some move versatility. And so we can live stuff like that a little bit better. That crit is going to really hurt. And we're not going to go first here, so it might just take us out at this point, which would not be good for us. At this point, I just stay in and go for the Thunderbolt and get some solid chip off. We'll see if another Moonblast takes us out. It doesn't. We're down to 1 hit point. We can go for another Thunderbolt. Alright, so Gudra's going to tough it out, and they do have the priority in the Aqua Jet though. That's what I was concerned about. So we do at least get that gooey hit off, so that speed's going to come down a little bit. Not that it's the most speedy thing in the world anyways. And down at that amount of HP, Aqua Jet is going to hurt about anything. Can't do a whole lot with the Samurott still. May just have to go into the Garchomp, and we should be able to outspeed anything but an Aqua Jet, which unfortunately can do a solid amount of damage here. But I think at this point we do just go for the Earthquake. I'm not sure if the Chandelier has Levitate as an ability. I think it might, but I'm not sure if they'll go ahead and call that or just go for a Moonblast, hoping that they live something. Before that I go for a setup, so it looks like they did go for something like a Moonblast just to try to hit us pretty hard, or maybe a special water move. And let's see what else they got with them. Fortunately, we've lost our special wall, but that was one of the more concerning mons for us to have that against. I could go into the Samurott, but I think I'll lose it to a Blood Moon here. And honestly, it's gonna be pretty tough either way. I think I just go for a Scale Shot here and hope I get that 5th hit. They do go for the Terra, probably just the extra damage with that normal typing. Potentially Fairy, which would not be ideal here. Okay, it is just that normal. So we'll go ahead and get a solid amount of damage with that Earthquake, and then probably just go out to their first hit here. We do still have the coverage to hit this pretty hard with our Fighting type move on Samurott. However, I am a little bit concerned to lock ourselves into that. I'm not sure what else they have. That is one of the issues with bringing the choice item on a lot of the Pokemon that we have here. So we'll go ahead and do the only thing we can and bring that Samurott out. And what else could they have brought? Because if they brought the Metagross, fighting might not be too bad. Mimikyu and Chandelure are Ghost type as well. So we might not be able to go for that fighting type move. Because more than likely, they're going to either resist it or... How much Useless Edge do? Useless Edge can hit pretty much everything pretty hard. It might be worth just clicking that. They can't go for a Blood Moon 2 times in a row. That Vacuum Wave is going to do a ton of damage. And I'm not sure that we go ahead and outspeed them on that anyways. So they'll probably just go for another Vacuum Wave here and get off a solid amount of damage again. And we're not going to be able to take anything from anything else that they bring in. Which, if it's a Chandelure, they'll just go ahead and outspeed. Most likely with like a Choice Scarf or something. Although, let's see. Great Friend. It is that Chandelure. Which, actually, it looks like with a Scarf of our own, we may just go ahead and outspeed. I'm not sure. That is just going to take out the Chandelure. Actually comes in really clutch here. And I think the Chandelure looks so good. You do get the burn. It's going to take the burn damage, but it is not going to matter. So we do outspeed just barely there, which is going to go ahead and give us that match. So another really clutch one. A lot of fun to play through, and I'll see you next time.